I am Janeen Rundle, the co-founder and director of music education and scholarships for the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. We're a 501c3. We've been around since 2003, and we're a volunteer, all volunteer run board. No one is paid, but we do put in a lot of passion, and all of it goes, to the most part, to our legacies and to our students. So this year, I want to say congratulations to our 2021 Oregon Music Hall of Fame college scholarship recipients. We had over 100 applications this year. Tough to figure out who is going to be the only 4 that receive each a $2,500 scholarship. But we did come down to 4. Our 4 scholarship winners this year: Thomas Green on the double bass from Medford High School, Medford, Oregon. We have Kathleen Taylor, voice, classical and opera, from Century High School in Hillsboro, Oregon. Then we have Gracie Stearns, oboe and voice soprano, St. Helens High School in St. Helens, Oregon. And finally, Ashley Yoon. She's a violinist from Lake Ridge High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Congratulations. You are one of our 4 college scholarship recipients through the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. You'll be receiving $2,500. Good job on your application. Good job on all the work that you've done. You seem to be covering all the bases. You've been very busy. So right now, you want to tell me where you are and why?
Right now, I am in Washington. I'm doing an opera workshop with Pacific Lutheran University. We're performing the Magic Flute tomorrow, or this Friday, and so I'm just part of the chorus. But right now, I'm in the music building choir room, and I just came from dress rehearsal.
Wow, that must be exciting. So now you're going to be taking off to college this fall. Where are you going?
I'm going to Miami University, Oxford in Ohio.
In Ohio?
Yeah. Very
nice. And you decided to go there because why again?
I decided to go there because it has a pretty good music program. Well, also they encourage like double majoring and things like that. And so I'm planning to study vocal performance and neuroscience. So I'm hoping to combine the 2 of them. And that's something that you can't really do at many other universities.
No, that's what I was reading about that. And I thought, what a unique opportunity. And you seem to be a very, very motivated person. Of all the people, I think you'd be able to accomplish that. Neuroscience. Why neuroscience?
Well, I took a psychology class my junior year of high school, and my favorite unit was the biopsychology unit. And so I delved into that a little bit deeper, and this last year I took an Intro to Behavioral Neuroscience course at my local community college. And then I was like, gosh, this is really something I would like to look into. So that's sort of my journey too. I would really like to understand more about the brain.
Very cool. Well, we got a couple of really, really wonderful recommendation letters from your teachers. One from Karen Mallory from the Mallory Art Studio. And she's taught for over 40 years in universities, privately, publicly, and she said that you were the most enjoyable and capable students of her career. I was
wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty huge. And for a teacher to be writing about you like that. So she was talking quite a bit about what does NATS stand for?
National Association of Teachers of Singing.
So you won a few awards through them for what?
So the National Association of Teachers of Singing does competitions in classical and music theater. And this, I've won various competitions over the years. And this last year I placed first in music theater chapter and went on to place in the Northwest region and was a national semifinalist. And then in the classical competition, I placed second, and then I placed fifth in Northwest region as well and was a national semifinalist there.
You must have had some great teachers that helped keep you focused and answering questions and encouraging you.
Honestly, I couldn't have done anything. I wouldn't be where I am without my teachers, my music teachers.
So do you also have a music teacher in your high school?
Yeah, I have. There's my choir director and my band director that are both music teachers at my high school.
Beautiful. So they have been very helpful also?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they've made a big impact on who I am today.
Beautiful. Well, the other thing I started reading about was you're also a pianist.
Yes, yeah.
You could be your own accompanist.
Yeah, I could, but it's easier to sing when you are not playing at the same time.
Absolutely. I was just pulling your leg. But you also play the French horn.
I do play the French horn. Yeah, that's my connection to band.
Yeah. Your life is really all about music.
Yeah, you could say that again.
When did you start? So you first started playing piano at what age?
I was 5,
okay.
So about 13 years ago.
Okay, and then you started singing when? Like when did it grab you?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember, honestly. But I was in church choir at 3rd grade. But I think I really started singing a lot when I got into Hillsborough Community Youth Choir my 5th grade year, which it's now West Side Youth Choir.
Yeah. So when did you switch over to opera and classical?
The year I got into that choir, actually, because I ended up auditioning for Carmen with the Portland Opera, Bizet's Carmen, and I ended up in the children's chorus, and I was like, wow, opera is the coolest thing on the face of the planet. And
we're going to get on that. Good.
Yeah. Good. And then the same year, I had also gone and seen my first opera, which was The Magic Flute, the one I'm in right now.
Yes.
Die Zauberflöte. And I saw it with the Portland Opera to go. So they had like a smaller version at a little arts museum. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I was singing the Queen of the Night aria for months afterwards. So that's kind of when I fell in love with opera, is then those moments.
That's beautiful. And your parents took you to these and such, right?
Yeah.
Got you involved. That's wonderful. You play the French horn, you play the piano, you sing classically and opera. What do you listen to in your car?
It kind of depends on my mood. I listen kind of across the way. I'll listen to classical music. I'll listen to jazz. I'll listen to music theater a lot. If I'll find an album that I really enjoy, then I'll listen to it over and over and over again.
I think you said something about the Beatles, didn't you? You like the Beatles?
I love the Beatles, and I like rock music too. Rock music is fun. Pop music is okay, but it kind of depends on the artist. One of my favorite artists that is kind of none of those genres is Lorena McKennett. She has a really unique voice, and she has unique music, and I appreciate the Irish and sort of Celtic feel to the music. Your
parents helped drive you to all of these things all throughout your life, right?
Yeah, honestly, without my parents and their support and their constant helping me and driving me everywhere, and also supporting me through even the roughest moments and the best moments, I wouldn't be here, for example. They wouldn't have driven me all the way from Oregon to Tacoma to come here for one.
This is true. So you said you have, 3 more siblings?
I do have 3 siblings, yes.
And are they musical also?
Yes, Colin and Julian and Jocelyn. They all love doing theater, and I know that my brother Julian plays piano, and Julian and Colin are in band. We do, and Jocelyn is a music theater nerd. I have a feeling she's gonna be like she's gonna do music theater for a while.
Fabulous. you're going to be receiving this money from the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. How is that going to help you further your studies and hopefully inspire you to keep going?
Well, as I have 3 siblings, it's a huge help to help pay for my education, my tuition, and to help with expenses there, because college isn't cheap. Even when you add in scholarships of merit and of need, there's still so much, and so every little bit helps to getting the education that I need to start on a career path in performing or in understanding music in the brain and being a professor. Like, it's all, every little bit is going to forward that into my future.
That's wonderful. Well, Kathleen, I've got a giant check for you. Haven't you always wanted one of these? This is something that could go in your dorm room.
Thank you so much.
You are spectacular. You really are. Keep going, girl. Hopefully you can mix it up and make it different and just take it further.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to receive this scholarship. I really am. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
The thing that's so striking about OMHOF is the mission, which I completely dig. Recognizing Oregon's rich musical history and using that as a way to help further advance today's youth so that there can be more people with more opportunities to continue on with the art form.
Hi, I'm Terry Courier, President of the Oregon Music Hall of Fame, and we're very excited to have the Oregon Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony back this October, Saturday, October 9th at 7 o'clock at the Aladdin Theater. Tickets are going to go on sale on Friday, July 30th, and we'll also be announcing all the inductees that day. There will be 3 musical performances during the night. It's a fundraiser for our music education and scholarship programs, and we've been doing this for 14 years now. We give away 4 scholarships every year to high school seniors that are going on to further their music education at a higher level.